This is a critique on resumes submitted in my Word class. Remember when you're doing this, it's being graded the way it's constructed, not just on the appearance. This one looks great. We put on the paragraph marker. It looks perfect. They're using the bullets, indents, centering, and the content is reasonably well written. This person could have put in a few more details in here. If I were to print preview this, it fills the page reasonably well. Going to the next one. This one was well done. It's going to a second page. For the most part, you should be able to fit it on one page. Couple of ways to get this to fit on a page. Adjust the spacing. We have one. Remove space after paragraph, or go into line spacing options. Get rid of the space above. And we can get rid of the spacing in here too. I'm just going to do this one section here. Line spacing options. And I could just make it 0, 0. It tightens it up. If you do go to a second page, put the page break in the correct place. Also, have your name, phone, or email in there. Next one. This looks great on paper. Very smart person. It looks phenomenal. However, we put on the paragraph marker. Don't do this. It's off kilter. She has this slider here. Get it even with the margin. Get rid of that over there, or move it over, I should say. It's centered. Set a tab. I'm deleting all of them except for this. So it's cleaner. We look at this. Don't have trailing blanks. Next one. Again, it looks great as a sheet. But this is indented here. Pull it over. Leave it there. The person put their name in the header, which is fine and terrific if it's going to a second page. If you're going to have bullets, have the text indent. Again, I'm going to put on the paragraph marker, and I'm just going to zoom this up a bit. And the person was showing some good creativity. However, if I click on the bullet now, I have that there. What I can do is just pull it to here, pull that thing in the middle to here. And I really don't want to spend a lot of time doing this. Watch what I'm doing. I'm deleting this stuff here. And if I use the format painter, it picks it up. And then if I shut it off by hitting the escape key, I double clicked on it, and see how quickly you're getting things to work. Other thing too, set a tab in that header. Don't hit the enter key a bunch of times. Also, when you're saving the resume, put your first last name in it. You could also say resume afterwards. A lot of employers will get hundreds of resumes, and by having that name, it makes it easier for them to find it. Other thing too, this person is using a Gmail address. Excellent. What you don't want to use is something that might make you look older, like an AOL account or Hotmail or Yahoo. I know we're all happy to use those. I would say either use Gmail or Outlook or a personal address and use your name. Don't call yourself happy person at gmail.com. Going to the last one. This is a person that I knew in a class. Excellent, hard-working, conscientious student. This does not show his intelligence or personality. Again, I've altered a few things here. I'm going to put the paragraph marker. When you have two spaces, you get that green line. I could right-click here. Put a little bit of formatting in here. Make things stand out. I'm going to just center this, make it all bold or whatever, enlarge it, make it stand out. I don't want to do that. I could click on this to enlarge. I could change the font up here. Arial. Don't get too funky. Keep it in the objective. You can have a first person. Rest is third person. Do it in reverse chronological order. Other thing too, we've got room on here. We could put in more stuff about the major other things here. That resume is the first thing somebody is going to see. There is more work we could do on this. If you want to make it stand out even more, you could put a nice fancy border. I go to borders and shading. I go into border style. Don't get too strange. You don't want ruffles. And I just uncheck these. I can make it thicker or thinner. I shut that off. Oops. Say OK. So you got something like that. Hopefully this will help you create a dynamic resume. First off, content is the most important, but just as important and not far behind is appearance. People do judge on appearances. Check for misspelled words, especially proper names. Do not put references on request or your salary on the resume.